Universal Orlando Resort. I am so excited. This is my favorite event of the year. I'm going to put out a little warning right now for younger viewers. This may be a bit scary. Hey, it may be a bit scary for you older viewers too, because I get a lot of those comments, but I love this event. It is very, very spooky here, and it's awesome. So much amazing craftsmanship goes into this and a lot of details, and I can't wait to show you all of it. I'm gonna make this video super simple for you to understand so you know what's happening when you come to Horror Nights. First, we're gonna look at all the scare zones. Then we're gonna look at the houses. Then we're gonna look at the show. Then all of the snacks. If you wanna see the merchandise with the tribute store, I already put that video out and I will link it for you here and put it in the description below. So let's get in there. Let's do Halloween Horror Nights 2022 and let's go get into some Halloween hijinks. Halloween Horror Nights is a special ticketed event here at Universal Orlando at the Universal Studios side. It is from September 2nd through October 31st from 6 p.m. or 6:30 p.m. to 2 a.m. There are daily tickets to this event, express pass tickets, or you can do the frequent fear pass if you plan on coming multiple nights. You can also do the RIP tour, which has a guide taking you around the entire event, get to skip all of the lines and get right on the attraction, skipping literally everyone, and it looks like a great experience, but it's expensive. People start lining up anywhere from 2 hours, more or less, at that gate for the opening Scaremonies and to come into the park. If you're already in Universal Studios, you can find a line to go on. They are called Stay and Scream lines, and one of them is here at the Today Cafe if you'd like to watch the opening Scaremonies and then walk through the park. However, there are other lines like near San Francisco and other places around that are closer to houses. So if you're already here, you kind of get a little lead in on getting online for a house. If you are over 21 and would like to have an alcohol beverage the night that you come here, you must pick up a wristband because they will not give you a drink without it, and then they will also ask for your ID again once you get your drink. There is no printable map this year. They want everyone to use the Universal Orlando app, so make sure you have that. It'll show you wait times of houses and where everything is. Also, there are some rides that are open during this event, so just check the app to see which ones are available for you. This is a sold-out night here at Horror Nights, and everyone just ran right in. Lines are already at an hour wait for the people who were in the park before. It's gonna get crazy here. The opening Scaremonies was the Pumpkin Lord, and here he is. All right, let's first check out all of the scare zones. Our first scare zone is when you walk in and greeted by the Pumpkin Lord. It is called Horrors of Halloween. So scare zones are great because you get to have a lot of spooky fun without having to wait in line for an attraction. And just so you are aware, they do use haze here. Oh my God. Oh my God, amazing. And I love walking through the tunnel. Also, after you leave that first scare zone, they do have some like carnival games here to play, and they're Halloween themed. Over by the tribute store is our next scare zone. It is the Sweet Revenge, and it is very hazy here. Hi. Oh gosh. Are you okay? No? Oh no. And make sure to come over by the judge's booth for the candy heads. You'll sometimes also see the characters on these floats. Absolutely not. Officially found the creepiest thing here. And even though it may look like the characters are coming out and grabbing you, they're not gonna actually touch you. So please don't touch them back ever. Oh my gosh. Our next scare zone is in San Francisco, and it's Conjure the Dark.
Upon my exalted titans, my royal pillagers of darkness, the bloodletting commence! Through the power of this blood, forever bound. I can feel it coursing through my veins. The power emanating from these tortured souls. It shall be our vitality!
Our next scare zone starts by Central Crepes on the way to Springfield, and it's Scarecrow Curse Soil. Hello, sir. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. It's very hazy here, and I have to show you guys something. Oh! This is what I wanted to show you. What a missed opportunity to not have scary Shrek come out of this, because it kind of looks like his outhouse. Our final scare zone can be found on Hollywood Boulevard, and it's Graveyard Deadly Unrest. Hello. Oh, okay. Oh my God, that is terrifying. Oh my God, oh my God. But like, she's beautiful. The scare zones are awesome this year. All right, let's go see those houses. There are 10 houses here total. And I'm gonna say this right now, if you are only coming one night, I really do recommend the Express Pass. I know it's literally more expensive than the actual ticket, but it's gonna help you get a lot of things done here. I had to get it because I'm only here for one night, and it's so much money. So if you like this content, please be sure to check out Patreon. You'll get exclusive bonus content, and you'll be helping me to continue bringing you great content like this on this channel, because otherwise I would never have been able to get through everything I needed to do tonight. But if you are someone who's coming back, then don't get it. But if you were only here one night, I do really recommend it. I did it last year too, was able to do everything. All right, so now let's go see those houses. We are gonna start with the house that's definitely gonna be the most popular, and it's The Weeknd. Yeah, like the band, After Hours Nightmare. Remember when they performed in the Super Bowl and they had like that nightmare performance, like in a good way? It's similar to that, I believe, and I'm super excited. Enter the macabre mind of The Weeknd as he stalks you with his After Hours music. That was awesome. Also, I didn't wait at all. I went right in. So, I mean, again, Express Pass expensive, but so worth it in my opinion. I loved it. It was basically like a haunted nightclub, but then it also went into like the dark corners of The Weeknd's mind. And there was a lot of strobe. The best part is how it really resembles that performance he did for the Super Bowl, with kind of like walking through and those creepy guys in the bandages. It was actually scary. Like, it wasn't like scary, but like they got you. Like the scare actors really got you in there. I would say like it's not like when you initially go in, it doesn't look scary, but it's still pretty dang scary because of those scare actors. So I think, and this is how we're gonna rank these houses tonight, I'm gonna give it on the scary scale, a 4 out of 5 Pumpkin Lords for being scary. But I loved it. I thought the production value was amazing. I'm so glad this was here. Directly next to the entrance of the Weeknd house is the entrance to Universal Monsters Legends Collide. You're about to be caught in an epic battle between Dracula, the Wolfman, and the Mummy for the very first time. They did like a little pre-show audio, and basically the plot is the werewolf is heading into Egypt because he found a cure for his curse. All right, I really enjoyed the story of that. I will say though, Dracula was like not really a part of the story. Like, he was there for like a hot second. That's the only thing I really complain about. Scary wise, I I feel like I felt a lot of the scares coming. You're walking through like the tombs of Egypt the whole time, and the mummy is resurrected, and it doesn't really feel like a battle between all three of them. It feels like just a battle between the mummy and the werewolf. And I have to give you a slight spoiler, so skip like 20 seconds if you don't want to hear it. At the very end, here it is. At the very end, the mummy wins, and he's standing with the wolfman's head at the end, and I'm just like, what have you done? You've massacred my boy. And he's just like, it was so wild. I love the production value on it. I like the story, and again, scary. I think I would give it, the wolfman got me like once pretty good. I would give it like a 3 out of 5 pumpkin lords. Yeah, definitely. To the right of Men in Black is our next house, Descendants of Destruction. Deep in the subway of an abandoned, toxic New York City, mutants fight to survive. This feels too real for me. If you don't know this, I am from New York and I travel to do all these videos from New York. So we've been having a lot of subway problems right now, like really, really bad ones. So this is a little triggering. Okay. I laughed the whole time because I didn't keep getting the scares people in front of me did, and I apologize for laughing, but it was really funny. I did not find it scary, really. I think also because I was really looking at this like as like I can't believe this is happening right now. Because if you really don't know, the subways are like a real big issue right now in the city. So I was like, there's nothing scarier than the real subway right now. I really love the concept. It looked amazing in there. It really did look like the dark, dirty subway, and it was awesome. And I like the whole like it's abandoned. Here are the leftover people from New York, and they're totally mutated now. I really liked it. I just didn't find it that scary. I would definitely, and listen, you have to also understand, I don't find things too scary. So you may find this scarier than I do, but for personally, I would give this a 2 pumpkin lords out of 5. But I still love it. It's such an incredible production value. I mean, they all are. The Universal, man, so good at doing these houses. To the left of Men in Black is our next one, Bugs Eaten Alive. And I've heard from the team member previews that this one has been scaring the pants off people. I know this is going to be disgusting and scary of bugs, but look how cute is this sign. It looks like a 1950s ad. They even have a voiceover of a guy doing the ad that sounds like the 50s. I love the aesthetic. It squirted at me. The bug squirted at me. Oh my God. Okay. It literally, like, it's interactive, like, in a sense. Like, I got squirted on. There's, like, things hanging, and because you know the bugs are around, it makes you feel like there's the bugs on you, and it got caught in my curl. Honestly, the anticipation of waiting to feel and see bugs was the scariest part, and this was the house I heard most people screaming in, like, and I even screamed, like, a few times, especially when I got squirted on. Oh my God, ew, ew. I don't like bugs. I am anti-bug. Sorry, bugs, I am. Oh my God, it was, my heart is like racing. And, like, the actual like scare jumps didn't feel like too bad, but if you don't like bugs and you have like, if you think they're like on you, if you think they're on you, you're gonna find this pretty scary. So for me, I'm 100% giving this a 5 out of 5 pumpkin lords. Oh wow, I'm gonna remember that one. Next to Fast and Furious, we have the Blumhouse house. I'm super excited. I did not see that movie, but I did see the Black Phone. I really enjoyed the Black Phone. So I'm excited to see this house. So I just want to let you know the last 2, now including this 3 houses, I have been waiting a bit, unlike the first 2 that we just walked on. Still definitely a lot faster than the other line, but it's not a walk-on every time, and I just want you to know that so you're prepared. It's 2 separate ones. First we did Freaky, then Black Phone. My heart is racing. Oh my God, and I realized as I was walking through Freaky, I 100% saw that movie. It was that Vince Vaughn movie. It wasn't really it was a scary movie, but it wasn't really. But oh my God, the Black Phone house was amazing and like so scary. If you saw the movie like me, you're gonna freak out just because it's literally the movie And it's like, oh my God, it's the room. Oh my God, and that mask is so scary. Oh my God, he scared me so many times in there. Oh my gosh. So 100% the Black Phone House gets 5 out of 5 Pumpkin Lords. Freaky did not really scare me at all. And it was funny because I realized halfway through that I remembered the movie. I would honestly give Freaky, I mean, everything looked fine. I would give Freaky a 1 out of 5 Pumpkin Lords. But oh my gosh, Black Phone, wow. Honestly, I mean, I love the Weekend House too, but I think that might have been my favorite. Wow. I take that back because Black Phone definitely, honestly, even scarier than the bugs. The bugs, it was just like, that, like, actual, like, scare. The Weekend House, though, was just immaculately beautiful and so well done. But both, I mean, everything is so, but, like, I loved what they did with that, but I also just love that you just experienced that movie just now. Amazing. Next, over by Jimmy Fallon, we have the Halloween booth, aka Michael Myers. Something I just want to point out is that there is a lot of walking to the houses. The queues are super long, they're windy, because all of these houses are all the way like backstage, and there's a lot of people, so they have to make the queues really long and windy. So just be prepared to walk a lot, wear comfortable shoes. Come face to face with Michael Myers, where it all began. Go through moments of the 1978 classic. I'm so excited. Halloween, the original, is one of my favorite movies. I can't wait. There better be a Laurie Strode in there. There better be. I'm gonna seem insane, but I'm legit crying of happiness. I was walking through that house like this. At one point I was even like, hi Michael! It was kind of like dreams come true, and I know it sounds insane, but I love that movie, and to be put into the movie was amazing. Like, you don't understand, and I loved it so much. I personally didn't find it that scary, but then I was gonna give it like a 2, but at one point I really screamed a bunch. So, and Michael is a threatening presence, so I'm gonna give this. You may find it scarier, but I'm still gonna give it a 3 out of 5 Pumpkin Lords, just because I just found it just more amazing than scary. But you may find it scarier if you maybe, but my heart is just so happy right now. Over near the back of Rip Ride Rocket, we have Fiesta de Chupacabras. I'm really sad to say that was really underwhelming. First of all, you could tell where all of the scares were going to happen, and then the scares were just people in like these wooden masks. Like, honestly, the masks were like very nice looking, beautiful. This should be scary, and they were little, but like it wasn't very scary at all. I didn't like jump once. There was like some blood that was kind of gross, but it really just was very underwhelming, unfortunately. I'm gonna have to give that 1 out of 5 Pumpkin Lords. Sorry, Chupacabra. I mean, it looked really nice in there. Directly next to Chupacabra is Dead Man's Pier, Winter's Wake. In a New England village, undead fishermen emerge from the waves. They'll reel you in and drag you under. Wow, okay. That house was so amazing. It was so beautiful. The design was incredible. You literally feel like you're in New England, like on a ship and walking through. You can feel the wind and the ocean spitting at you, and you're literally just so immersed inside of this like ship area. And I got a few scares, but it's a beautiful house. It's one of those pretty houses. Oh my gosh, you have to do that just to see how gorgeous the design is. Bravo to that design team. I mean, just unbelievably so well done, it's not even funny. For a scare, I would give it a 2 out of 5 Pumpkin Lords, but you really go for just how perfectly gorgeous and amazing design it is. Unbelievable. Our next house is over by Despicable Me. It is Hell Block Horror. Enter a prison whose inmates are monstrous creatures. If they break free, it's a death sentence for everyone. Hell Block was okay. It was very simple, straightforward, just like jump scares, prisoners. Unfortunately for me, I kept missing all the jump scares. It kept going to the people in front of me. But everything looked really well. I saw some people jump. I jumped like once. I wouldn't like give it a 1 because it doesn't deserve that, but I don't believe it deserves anything higher than a 2 out of 5 Pumpkin Lords. And finally, our last one, Spirits of the Coven by Rip Ride Rocket. A coven of flapper witches will lure you into their 1920s speakeasy to turn you into witch's brew. I wanted to hang out there. It was very cool looking. I loved the 1920s theme and the coven. But there was just like long stretches of time where like nothing really happened. And when it did, it just wasn't that scary. Like at one point, she didn't even look like a witch. It was just like a flapper just coming at us. It was like, I don't know. It was okay. Like it was really nice looking, but scary-wise, I'm gonna have to give this a 1 out of 5 Pumpkin Lords, unfortunately. But very cool looking, very well themed. Now, we done all 10 houses. You saw my scary rankings. If you are a huge scaredy cat, like I also like made sure to see the people around me. If you're a huge scaredy cat, maybe double everything I said. You know, you never know. But I don't get scared that easily, though I got scared a bunch tonight. But I also kind of judged the people around me, how they felt leaving. So I would say that my scores are pretty accurate, based on what we did and like other people's experiences. But if, again, you're scared easily, just go in with caution. Now let's see the shows here. There are 2 shows with multiple show times each night. Our first show can be found in the back of the park next to Men in Black, and it is the Halloween Nightmare Fuel Wildfire. There are 4 shows per night. It's about a 25-minute show. I would get here like probably 20 to 10 minutes before the show starts. It is acrobatics and dancing and pyrotechnics and magic and very scandalous clothing and dancing, but it is very, very good. The other show here at Halloween Horror Nights can be found over in Central Park, but really on the water, and it is called Ghoulish, a Halloween tale, and it's a spooky tale with water and water projections on the walls, and it's about 15 minutes. It is snack time. We're gonna check out all the snacks offered for this event. There are a bunch of specialty food booths, so we'll check them all out and we'll get a few of them, a few drinks, a few food items. I'm super excited, let's do it. Across from the arcade in New York is the Meats Locker. This is the one I've been so waiting for to try. This is super cool because everything looks like meat and it comes in a meat package, but they're actually like Rice Krispie treats. So it's not really spoiled Angry Bear meat or fresh ground princess meat, it's Rice Krispies. They do also have like a fried cauliflower one and a fried chicken one if you want actual meat. They also have the Bloody Mary here, and you can get it in a souvenir cup, and the souvenir can do refills for $11.49. And then you literally go pick it up at the butcher. I am so stoked. Look, they have actual like meat in here. You can hear the butcher carving in the back. And then you come over here to pick up the Bloody Mary. Oh my God. Just so you see, this is the souvenir cup and it lights up, and then on the back it says, "Never go alone." Can you believe this? This is dope. This is the regular Rice Krispie one, the super fresh ground princess. It looks so cool. I can't believe this is a Rice Krispie. And this is the Angry Bear meat. This is the one with flamin' hot Cheetos and white cheddar. It's so cool. I'm just blown away by how cool this is. And we have the Bloody Mary with a piece of celery. I don't want to open this. Honestly, I really don't care about how this tastes because it's just a Rice Krispie, raspberry flavored Rice Krispie treat. I just want to take this home like this. This is so cool, but I can't because it's food and it would just get gross over time, but it's amazing. I'm gonna try the bear's meat because it's just a flamin' hot Cheeto. I can't even chew it. Oh my God. It's like a really chewy flamin' hot Cheeto that you can't even bite through, and then it has like the sweetness of the marshmallow because they like marshmallow it like a Rice Krispie, but it's a flamin' hot Cheeto. I would just buy it and then like somehow put it in your like office for looks because it's not very tasty. It's a stale flamin' hot Cheeto. Oh my God, I'm gonna break my tooth. Let's have some Bloody Mary to wash that down. It's fine. It's literally out of like a machine, but it still tastes pretty good and it's super refreshing right now. I still enjoy it. If you're looking at it for like a cocktail reason, I barely taste any alcohol in there, so I wouldn't get it for that. But if you like the taste of Bloody Mary, it's pretty refreshing. All right, let's try it. It's really stale, but I really like the raspberry flavor. Overall, these two snacks are not very great, but they look amazing. And I want to just hang it in my office somewhere. There's going to be bars located around the entire event all over. So here are some of the specialty drinks that they're doing. The Electric Death, the Ghoul Juice, and a Voodoo Brewing Company Lacto Cooler. Look how cool that looks. Across by NBC, this is where you can find a lot of the booths. This first one is a fried PB&J sandwich and fried Oreos. Next is the Killer Stove Top Popcorn Custard and a Haunted Horseshoe. Next we have the Classic Horror Night Twisted Taters. Next we have a Petrified Rat Tail, Major Sweets Ice Cream Sandwiches, and a Spicy Turkey and Squash Bun. Finally on this block we have an African Lentil and Potato Sambusa Coffin, Pepperoni Pizza Skulls, Lil Boo Spicy Pumpkin Bun, and a Tombstone Red Velvet Cake Pop. Across from Fast and Furious, we have the food truck here, and they have Sacrificial Remains Mac and Cheese Bowl and Burnt Offerings Mac and Cheese Bowl. One is chorizo sausage fingers, and the other is char siu pork skewer. I got the Burnt Offerings. It's super hot, the plate, and it smells so good. Let's give it a try. The mac and cheese is super like creamy, but I wish it had a little more salt to it, not much flavor. Same thing with the meat. Cooked really well, like textures really well. It just could use a little more seasoning for me personally, but it's not bad. It's not wonderful either though. Over by Rip Ride Rocket, you have the Witch's Spell and Cauldron Stew, which is a chicken and green chili stew with a skeleton cornbread. Over on the bridge to Springfield, you'll see this giant pumpkin and a very disgusting sounding treat. Here's where you can find the maggot covered cheese dog. It looks disgusting. You can also get a much nicer churro dog on a stick as well. So here it is, the maggot covered cheese corn dog. It definitely looks grosser in the photo, but it looks still pretty gross. Oh my gosh. The maggots are actually Rice Krispies and the black things are sesame seeds. This looks so gross, but I can't wait to try it. This is very cool. The cheese is not like a cheese sauce, it's actual cheese. Let's try it. I actually really like it because it just tastes like a crunchy hot dog. And the hot dog itself is very good, warm, cooked up. That's actually really delicious. I don't really taste much of like any type of sauce that's on here, but that's really good. It's just like a really crunchy, crispy hot dog, and I highly recommend that. Across from Mel's Drive-In is the Weekends After Hour Nightmare Bar, and everything on this bar you will see around, but I just wanted to point this out because it's the weekend. Next to Cafe La Bamba is the Day of the Dead Bar. They have stuff that I haven't seen at other locations. There's Mexican-inspired drinks and food here like tacos and tamales. They also have Dia de los Muertos popcorn. Over in the Kids Zone Pizza is serving up your Halloween Horror Nights pizza fries. Pizza fries is literally fries with cheese, sauce, and pepperoni on it. They also have a vegan one this year and a sweet potato s'mores. I really enjoy pizza fries, but I don't think I would spend my Horror Nights time waiting on this very long line for them. I don't think they're that great. I think they're pretty good. It's tasty, but if you're looking for something like that, come and get it. Next to the Kids Zone Pizza, we have another food booth, and here they have a drink that I want to get. It's called the Tinseltown Terror. Bourbon, cherry brandy, sweet vermouth, cherry bitters, and tart cherry syrup. I've heard very good things, and I've heard it's actually pretty strong. They also have the Mummy's Curse tablet cookie, which looks like a shortbread cookie, and they have the garlic Philly cheese steak with fries. Here is the haul. I did get the Philly cheesesteak. I've been hearing good things about it. It does have peppers and mushrooms on it. You can ask without it, and I wish I knew that because I don't eat mushrooms, so now I have to suffer through the mushrooms. Comes with fries, and they did fill the drink all the way up. I was just waiting for this for a while, and I got thirsty. So let's try everything. First off, this drink is very tasty. It is a little sweet, a little tart, very smooth. You can kind of taste that it's definitely a little bit stronger than the Bloody Mary. I think there's a lot of sugar in here though still, but it's very refreshing because it's very hot, and I really like it. It's a nice balance of sweet and tart and goes down really smooth. All right, let's try this. It has queso on it. Make sure you have napkins for this. This is very messy, but I really enjoyed this. The queso is super warm and gooey, and I actually really like the peppers on here too because it gives it a nice flavor and crunch with the meat. It's like for an event booth, this is very, very good. The bread is also good. I think it's like a pumpernickel or just like a dyed baguette. I actually can't really tell because there's so much queso, but I really like it. If you like queso, you will definitely like this, and it's nice to see like an actual good meat thing here at Horror Nights. Not that there hasn't been in the past, but there's so much, like snacky stuff. This is a good like protein. And these, if you want actual fries, these are way better than the pizza fries because pizza fries are like, the fries in the pizza fries are not my favorite. These are nice and crispy. Good flavor, curly fry. Very good dish. Can confirm, not pumpernickel, just dyed regular bread. Right before you enter Springfield is Chucky, Good Guys Treats, or rather Tricks. And here you can get the Good Guys Burger, the Wanna Play Beignet, and the Chili Lee Ray. Someone was very nice to let me film this. This is the beignet. It's not like a sweet beignet. It's a cheesy pastry beignet with sauce. Well, my dudes, that was HHN 31 Halloween Horror Nights 2022. Looks like the Pumpkin Lord is asleep. It is 2 a.m. I covered everything I could. I hope this video was super helpful to you when you come to HHN. I hope you're excited because it is just like the best event ever. It's my favorite event of the year, and I hope you have a fantastic time if you come. And if you don't get to come this year, I hope one day you get to experience this. Make sure to go check out my tribute store video with all of the merch and the amazing tribute store, and all of the things to come on the channel as well, of course. So thank you so much for watching. If you did like the video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit your bell notifications so you don't miss anything that goes on this channel. And follow me on Instagram at Magical Hijinx. Be sure to check out my Patreon. You'll get a growing list of bonus content, bonus lives, a free dining guide to Walt Disney World by Disney for Foodies, plus so much more, and you'll be helping me to continue bringing you great content here on this channel because I do personally fund everything you see here. So until next time, my dudes, I hope you guys get into some hijinks very, very soon. Happy Halloween! Bye-bye!